Yeah, what's up, community? It's Ash Rock. Super quick intro. Some of the things I picked up since the last video. WWE figures. Big ups to my man Johnny P from New York. Hooked me up with those. I got some Walking Dead figures. Got that James Brown from the NECA Simpsons line. It's James Brown. I had to get it. These little mini mates, man. Got these. These are San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. Badass. Got that little Batmobile there. Pretty cool. That's actually in scale with mini mates. I got to get the Batman mini mates to kind of go from there. Big ups to Kirby Pags for the Spider Girl and the Boomerang, which I'm about to review. And then all the DC figures I picked up recently. So getting into DC heavy, picked up some good stuff, especially the 2-packs. The poopy Batman there. Someone just shit on him. Some of us don't know that, but he has a fetish for poop. No, I'm just kidding. But, yeah, so really cool stuff here, man. So looking forward to buying some more shit in the next couple of weeks. Stay tuned. Play that funky intro.
Hasbro, 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 Hasbro. You hear it, motherfucker. That's crispy.
What is up, Marvel Legends fanatics? It is Ash Rock back with another review. This is going to be on the Marvel Legends Amazing Spider-Man 2 Infinite Series Boomerang. Now this is the running change to the Ultimate Beetle that came out. And this thing is badass. Big ups to my man Kirby Pags. This is part of the, again, the running changes or variants, if you will. Spider-Girl being the other one, and then Bucktooth, Bugs Bunny Carnage, as I like to call him. He's got some funky looking teeth. Very shiny too, but this is definitely a badass figure. The packaging I do not have. He actually shipped it to me loose to save on shipping, so it was cool with me. So we're just going to go right into the review. But the packaging is basically just the same as the Ultimate Beetle. If you have this figure, you know what it looks like. If you don't, go check out my Ultimate Beetle review. So we're going to start off with the old paint applications. He's got obviously 2 colors. That's really it, with the exception of his visor that is gray. The rest of it is white. Okay, it's kind of a off-white, glossy off-white finish, and then the blue. It's kind of a midnight blue, like a navy blue. It's a little darker, so it's not really black, but it is more blue. But awesome. And obviously this has nothing to do with Hasbro, but the costume design is just really freaking unique. I like it a lot, man. Yeah, but from head to toe, very well finished. I do have some paint blotches, which I'll zoom in on the face. You'll see that in a little bit. But for the most part, it's really, really nice. And what's really, really cool, too, is that, this here, this stuff here, which us collectors bitch about a lot, they actually made sure they did it right here. Now, if you go get the Spider-Girl, her shoulders, yeah, this little strip here, it's white, and then, I'm sorry, I think it's black, and then this is all white, and it just looks kind of phony baloney. But here, they obviously did a good job. I think that, sometimes when it comes to figures, man, simplicity is key. I've said that before. Like, you don't have to go all out. Just keep it simple, and chances are we're going to like it. That's why the DC figures are so loved, and maybe even like the WWE figures, is because paint applications are simple. They don't have to necessarily go all out. They could have easily said, oh, we're going to do some wash on this, on the white, and then completely fucked it up and made it look kind of stupid. But they did not, which is really, really good to see. So let's zoom in on that beautiful face. So the head sculpt, the face, everything looks really, really nice. You can see the little paint blotches right there on the skin. Okay, so it's a little jacked up right there. I don't know how many of you guys have this figure, if you guys have that same problem. But mine came out a little bad. But it's nothing too serious. And then on the visor too, you can see there's a little blotch right there. But these are simple fixes. I have customizing buddies across the map, and I could probably get with them and they can fix it. But overall, the likeliness of the character, the teeth, I thought came out really nice. And then that visor just looks really, really cool, man. It gives them a unique look. So I like it a lot. And then the back is where his boomerangs are. So he's got this main boomerang here, which I'll talk about it a little bit in articulation. But this is very simple again. It's just white, kind of matches the rest of the outfit. But very, very unique. And then I thought the logo came out real nice there. I'm not zooming in on his crotch. Okay, not that he has anything there. It's just there's nothing there. But I thought the logo came out really, really clean as well, man. So very, very well done on the paint applications. So for paint applications, I'm going to give this guy a 4 out of 5. Some minor blotches on mine, but nothing too bad. Still came out very, very clean. Just a very cool, unique figure. Articulation. So he's got a ball joint up here. It's got an upper bicep, double jointed elbows. Okay. Rotates at the wrist. He also does have a hinge there too. Okay, mine's not broken in, so but you can see that. Waist articulation, upper ab crunch. He's got a ball joint hinge on the head, so really cool for, you know, upward and downward looking. You know, I don't have any junk. He's looking down at his private parts. Over here we got a hinge, upper thigh. My reviews, they go like this, and all of a sudden it's like, and they just come completely shit the bed. Have you ever shit the bed? I mean, I haven't. You know, I just. But if shut up. Anyways, so double jointed knees. You have a upper calf here, and then up and down with the ankles, and of course the famous ankle rocker. So I mean, you couldn't ask for better articulation. I know some people bitch and moan and say, well, if it had finger articulation, but those are the same people that just need to shut their mouths and enjoy a figure for what it is. And now the boomerangs, okay, hence the name. So he's got this peg hole in the back. He's got this little piece here. This sits right in there, okay, fits right in, and take it out. And the boomerangs themselves are removable. So he's got 2 large ones. You can see 1, 2, and then 2 smaller ones. So you can see that there. Okay. You can position them however you want. They got these little slots. You put them in, and you know, depending. I got the bigger ones on top, and then the little ones on the side here. But very, very innovative. Very, very neat. I think that's some craftsmanship that went into this figure. And it's absolutely phenomenal. So I think that's really cool. And then again, you could probably put the small ones on top, the little big ones on the bottom. But I don't know. I just think that looks a lot cooler like that. But very, very innovative, man. I like to see stuff like that. You can tell some work went into this, some craftsmanship and thought went into this figure. So for articulation, a complete 5 out of 5. Articulation and molding, 5 out of 5. Absolutely phenomenal. And the final score will be a 5 out of 5. Now, really quick before I get to all the rest of this review, going forward, I will start grading on a 10-point scale. So I'm going to be changing my grading scale a little bit. It'll make more sense, I think, and you guys will see. But anyways, back to this. So, badass figure. This whole line, this whole Spider-Man line of Marvel Legends figures has been absolutely immaculate in every aspect of the word. Almost every figure has been a gem. I know some people bitch about the Ultimate Spider-Man, but even Ultimate Beetle. But even the Ultimate Beetle, I feel the craftsmanship, the paint applications on that thing is just really, really cool. I know it's funky looking colors or whatnot, but still an amazing line of figures. And this guy here is definitely in my top 3 out of that line. Carnage, and then the Spider-Man, the Superior Spider-Man being one of my favorites as well. So, but this, highly recommend this figure. If you guys see it, obviously cop it. Character selection, it's something that us collectors love. You know, when it comes to character selections with Marvel Universe or Legends, sometimes we get hit or miss. You know, we're always going to get the Spider-Mans and whatnot. You know, when it comes to character selection, Mini-Mates are probably, Mini-Mates and Legos are probably some of the best in the world. But this is definitely a great character and a welcome addition to the Spider-Man Rogues gallery as well. So, highly recommended. Go pick it up. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to laugh every day. I'll talk to you guys next time. Peace.